So when I was planning and envisioning this film, I wanted to make kind of a little time capsule. And it was a bit of a selfish choice because I decided to do my own family, and I wanted to have something that I would be able to get use out of and my family would be able to get use out of. But what I envisioned was kind of creating this like little time capsule of our Thanksgiving day, the process of the meal, what that looked like for my family. And I wanted to focus primarily on like my mom and my grandmother kind of cooking and being together, and highlight what that means for family to me. Essentially, I just wanted to focus on that primary part of my family and kind of reflect on why matriarchy is so important to us. But two factors affected my ability to do this. One, the picture I painted in my head of this family that would like cook Thanksgiving meal together and have like this wholesome American idyllic unification of time. I wanted to paint this picture of something that I don't think really exists for my family. I don't think it ever has. My grandma doesn't really cook, and my mom and my grandma have this really strange kind of tense relationship. And for some reason I thought that maybe if I had like a school project to work on, that maybe they could unify on that and team up together to do that. I don't know. For some reason I thought that maybe having a film would help ease the tension a little bit. And secondly, I got drunk, which is not the plan at all, but it's what happened. I drank a whole bottle of Pinot Grigio. But with family comes baggage, and with baggage comes emotional support in substances, and my film kind of got pushed aside. But the images that I did end up capturing, I think, still sum up my family in a more authentic way. It definitely didn't paint the picture that I had been intending it to, but it painted a pretty honest picture of what my family is. Watching over the footage and seeing what I did capture was kind of enlightening. It wasn't the idyllic picture I wanted to paint, but it still sums up my family well. I think the process I captured was the entirety of the filming process. The process was a lesson in filmmaking and drinking and family. The interior of my grandmother's house sums up my family well. The walls are covered in our faces from years and years of Thanksgivings and Christmases previous. Decades of my family immortalized on the walls of a manufactured home in Cambria, California. My family is a little awkward, a little tense at times, but we have each other, and that's never changed.
Here we go. I'm used to turkey. I'm used to this.
Hello.
Quit laughing. They're taking a picture of the damn ham instead of me. Well, one ham to another. Oh, that's a good piece there. I'm going to keep that myself. Keep that for myself. Oh man, what a weird thing.
I'm gonna have a drink.
Is that a general announcement to the public? Shall I broadcast
You
outside?
can relax now.
Yeah.
All this close are over. That's some good content.
Abby, that's going to boil over in hot.
That's how we do it up in here.
Make me one,
Oh, yeah.
please.
I can do that. Can I get anybody else in here?
You want a cocktail? You good? Want a gin and tonic?
What's a Thanksgiving
Or a
cocktail?
scotch?
Cranberry
Boilermaker.
vodka with a slice
Boilermaker.
of chicken around the rim.
With a peanut butter filled stick of celery. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, I know you're going to laugh at this. I bought that golden celery again. Super long celery. It's so much better. It's super sweet. not bitter at all. It's like a
Is it recording? Could you imagine if I've been walking around this long time and it hasn't been filming anything?
lens caps on.
No, it's not.
Yelling is so fun. Yelling and singing. Yelling and singing are really fun when you find 5 forks and you're almost done.
Did the bedroom. What you doing there? Seem out of breath. Yeah, those are great.
Bumped off.
How many?
Just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
See,
lot.
these tall ones are
Like, where am I?
champagne.
Yeah. You want a sweet one?
Where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Let's go.
Let her taste it first, though.
Oh, I'm sure I'll like
Why,
it.
why don't
It's
they-
really sweet.
The damn dogs can see. Don't they get like eye problems from never seeing?
Oh, that is good. And I don't normally like wine.
Now, who
I'll just
who
give
else wants that?
Gibby.
Oh, give her that too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give her more.
Oh yeah.
Jack Russell Terrier?
That's it, honey. You're good. You take that to Gib, and I'll have that.
You go again.
Look at that one trying to run. Man, look at those
How are you feeling? I'm recording. You have to answer
Oh,
my
I'm
questions.
I'm feeling just wonderful now that you're all here.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, you asked, I told you. Is that sufficient?
It is.
Good.
You don't want wine, Mama?
in the middle of the field, the kid people playing.
December 25th, 2016. Ed, Judy, Kathy, Sam, Abby. Lovely. Several hours together. We have a party.
We would drive 2 or 3 hours between towns, and there would be like a house in the middle of nowhere.
At one point after scene 5 was shot, my mother and her husband, Andrew, kind of left the house for a few minutes. My mom and my grandma, like I said, have this strange, tense relationship that spans the past almost 60 years of their lives, and every now and then my mom, I think, just gets a little bit overwhelmed, so she removes herself from the situation for a temporary moment, and so I was able to grab a couple of pictures of them doing that.
Oh, maybe you're right.
See, it's a sharp edge. It cuts a pie.
I know, but then pick it up and it'll be, you can't do it, honey, because it picks up all the other pies. It's really stupid. This is the one I want right here. See? I got that out already.
There you go. Problem solved.
That's it, baby.
This is not very scientific, but I have gotten extremely drunk. Wine is very good.
You have had monumental stress.
Yeah.
Monumental, and you're doing very well. Thank you. And you can have a lot of drinks anytime you friggin' want to when you're here, as long as you're not driving the car.
Nope. No
And
car.
as long as you don't do it every day.
Yes,
Don't do it
ma'am.
every day.
This is the first time I've been drinking like a year.
Yeah, I know. You ought to join our dance troupe. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Wouldn't it just?
Well, you just be careful.
I will. I will be very careful.
And take.
I'm always careful.
All right. I know we're kidding around and stuff, but you really take care of yourself and do the stuff that's important. Because I love you with all my heart. You know that.
I love you too.